Yeah, yay. It's episode 102 of the RSC, the Almighty. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let y'all know right now. It's the kid Younger Dava himself, CHADLAW. Peace to AO on assignment, Blame Boogie out on assignment. Joining me is the brand new RSC predictions heavyweight champion. Crazy enough, man. We really got a new predictions champion here. I'm upset.
Yeah.
I'm high key upset that like we let an outsider come into the RSC and take over. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But it's all right though. My man Saltine under the mat radio is here. You know what I'm saying? Tech gonna be joining us shortly. Y'all remember last week's episode? It was a rowdy episode. You know what I mean? It was a whole lot going on, but it's okay though. You know, we making it happen
Mhm.
right now. Right now, we got so much to cover on the docket tonight, but I'm gonna make sure we get it cracking with our intro. You know what I mean? This is me controlling the production for a change. No, AO's.
Oh.
Yeah. AO usually handles the production, but right now he's on vacation, so he's just getting it right now. So it's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But how you feeling, my G?
I'm doing great. Get your ass whooped, Time to defend the title tonight.
Crazy. That's fucking insane. Like I'm still in
Yeah.
disbelief that like I really let I thought I had some good predictions, but after I tallied it up, you only won by 2 points. We all got the 5 pointers, but you came through, and I could let you know exactly on what you ended up winning by. It was the it was tough actually. We all kind of had some of the similar predictions, but I think what it was what did I pick that I got wrong? Let's see. Ishii and Willow, you got Osprey, Jack. Yeah, it was Jack Perry.
Oh wow.
It was the
Yeah.
Jack Perry retention is what did it.
Wow. Lucky. Woo.
That is what
Wow.
did it. I said Darby.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like saying Jack is what ended up keeping it alive.
I had a feeling. I really had a feeling that he was going to lose it because I'm like, wait a minute, but this is his match. But I said, no, they're going to do Jeff Bird. He made that title all for nothing if he just made it and this. That's it. I'm
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah,
damn.
yeah. Pretty much. So that's essentially what did it. So we're
Yeah.
gonna get to it right now. It's the Almighty RSC. Make sure y'all check us out on all streaming services, all platforms. We live on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. We're gonna be getting set up. Twitch. We on live on Twitch right now as well too. Fuck with us, man. This is what we got going on. This is the All In recap show as well as our predictions for Bash in Berlin. We've also got NXT No Mercy. We've got Champions Watch. We've got Prepped and Cooked. So we've got quite a bit on the docket tonight, my G.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and just get it cracking with All In. How you feel about All In, man? You was watching live?
Did I say it was? We had some ups and we had some downs. Let me just say the down part of it all was I don't know if everybody feel the same way. Was the Mercedes and Britt Baker match? I
That
thought it
match
was gonna be
was a clunker.
I thought it was gonna be something special, but it didn't do nothing for me. I'm like, what? And that should have been the best match of the night, but it wasn't.
No
Surprisingly,
heat. There was no heat for that match, one. I think that's
no.
what did it. Like, there was no heat. Um, Britt Baker had ring rust, visible ring rust. Like, I think it was
Yeah,
very evident her ring rust, like, really could have been that much. She could have worked out some of the kinks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Uh,
she should have. She could have.
they went in a spot where I don't think they should have went. I think they could have went earlier, even though they were one of the best and highlighted feuds. Um, and the ending just seems so right out of a TNA playbook. You know what I mean? By just
Yeah.
having Mercedes just go ahead and you know win, and that was it. No Jamie Hayter surprise, although she came in the beginning. Let's not get it twisted. Jamie Hayter did appear, which I did appreciate, but
Right.
clearly that showed us that Jamie and Mercedes are not in cahoots anymore because they are not aligning with each other, which is crazy.
No.
Very crazy to me. They must have backstage beef, quote unquote. So they are not in cahoots. So we did not see any Jamie Hayter appearances at the end, and it just On to the next match. So
Right. Yeah. Um, just like I was just like, huh? That's it? What happened to her? And I
yeah,
was looking at Britt Baker, and she was just like, What is she doing?
it
Like,
was
what's going
clunky.
on?"
It was
It
very
was
much so
very,
clunky. You know what I mean? And I get it.
yeah.
A lot of people were not too enthused about how clunky it was in the match. You know, I know people were kicking Britt's back in online, but for me,
Mhm.
I think it definitely showed that like you should have just went with Mercedes and Willow 3. I think that
Right.
would have been much better. Salute to Reasonable Wrestling Podcast. What up? What up? Wrestling Junkies Podcast. Salute, salute. It's episode 102. We here right now. We got the new RC Predictions Champion Saltine from under the
Invisible
radio.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Under the radar. He's here right now. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're going to get back to the All In. My high was the Casino Gauntlet match. Off top, Christian Cage winning was best for business. Nobody else in that match could have done a better job winning than Christian Cage to me. Right?
Right.
Like you could go through the list of people. Pockets, he could have had a good shot. You know what I mean? Like his chances the main eventer is going to come. No doubt about it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, absolutely not. Zack Sabre Jr.
Yes.
don't even go here. Okada just smiles and does funny spots and gets through, but he's already the Continental Breakfast Champion, so he wasn't winning. Nigel McGuinness was fired. I popped big for Nigel McGuinness making his return. I really appreciated that. That was dope as an OG Nigel McGuinness fan. I love seeing that, but I knew he didn't stand a chance of winning. Luchasaurus wasn't going to win because he doesn't ever really win anything.
No.
Hangman Page, I understand the case for Hangman Page winning and why he should have won, but he didn't need to win to be a contender for the World Heavyweight title. Christian Cage is the best heel in that match in the whole AEW to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the next champion to me. Real talk.
Well, yeah.
I'm here.
That'd be surprising.
The Instant Classic. I rock with Christian Cage.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if he come up get Daniel Bryan later on. I'm like, oh, well, wait a minute. I wasn't expecting.
They're not enthused with him taking the belt from Daniel Bryan, but I just think he would be the perfect villain to end Bryan Danielson's reign.
Right.
How much would he have? Because there's nobody in AEW that has the heat that Christian Cage can garner. Right. Everyone's too cool for school.
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet was probably the third best person in that match to me. The pop wise was dope, but like otherwise didn't really have a chance of winning. There's no way that he's going to come right in, pause, and actually become the number one contender. Didn't see that happen. No,
he's too new. He's too new for that. He got to like learn the curves of AEW first before he wins something and learn about the talent that's there. You know what I mean?
I agree. So next, I would say the Swerve Danielson match was really, really dope for me. I enjoyed the shit out of that match. Like that match was a banger. Rightfully so, the main event. I really think that match right there, Swerve's defining moment in AEW. A lot of people were on Bryan Danielson's back saying this is a big deal for Bryan Danielson. Guys, he's headlined and won countless WrestleManias.
Right. He did.
It's another walk in the park for Bryan Danielson. This was Swerve's moment right here, and I think Swerve delivered and came out looking just as strong in defeat. And he tapped, which was crazy.
Right.
I
thought Daniel Bryan was, the passion he had. I was like, he was ready for it. And also, you gotta know, like, wait a minute, he was getting out. He had to, because if he lost, it would have been game over for him. So he kept it going. So I like the false finish idea for that match because it meant something. That's when you should use a false finish. So I really love that match. Really
good match. Low points would probably be the time constraints. I think the time constraints in AEW is fucking horrible.
Right.
They need to figure out this Casino Gauntlet a little bit better. As much as I love it, is it 60 seconds? Is it 90 seconds? Is it 30 seconds? What are the intervals here?
Yeah, because they don't really tell you like the intervals. You have to keep a watch of when they come out. Because I don't see no like clock. Did the clock came out? If I can remember,
it was too confusing.
Yeah, like show us a clock. What's going on? How many minutes they had?
It was a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like a 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Right.
Not my vibe. Yeah. I'm so conditioned to the Royal Rumble 10, 9, 8. Like, you can give me a 10, 9, 8 countdown as opposed to just 3, 2, 1. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, was it 60 seconds or 30 seconds? Like, who's coming out next?
Exactly.
They need to figure out, is this going to be a staple moving forward? Because I do like the fact that this could be their annual thing. I don't want to see another gauntlet match in AEW for the rest of the year, real talk.
No. All Out should be their annual gauntlet match. All In, they could have like a specialty match for All In because that's like that's like their second higher PPV, or we call it PPV, PLE, whatever they want to call it.
Right.
I think they should have a specialty match for that one too, but I don't know, can't lay a finger of it. Maybe the what was that? The brass ring mat? I don't know. Something.
There's so many fun. You have the casino gauntlet, casino ladder, the brass ring, the golden knuckles, the big briefcase, Feast or Fired, Money in the Bank. I don't know, man. But I just want to see one solid casino gauntlet once a year to make it feel special. It's a good concept once it gets honed in just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Off the back of that, I watched Dynamite last night, and I think I'm officially a WWE guy.
Oh, really? Oh, crap.
I'm just strictly a WWE guy, man. It's like, I know, guys, y'all are probably like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I think I'm just strictly a WWE guy. There's just too much in AEW that pisses me off, where I just don't think I can spend enough time talking about this product on our platform without sounding like a fucking hater. But there are certain things in AEW that I just can't stand, and I just don't want to sit through it. Case in point, Mercedes Moné in the 2018 SmackDown Thanksgiving episode backstage promo. I don't know what that was, yo.
She was alone. That was the loneliest party I have ever saw in my life. I'm like, what kind of celebration is that?
That was horrendous. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Mariah May,
what?
Mariah May has no heat, right? So, like, to me, when she has no heat, no matter what she does, just doesn't seem like it's clicking. Which is crazy because people are like, yo, it's Mariah May's time, it's that and the third. Yo, Toni Storm could have easily retained and kept it going. And maybe she could have lost at All Out, or she could have just continued on with something else. Because now we're going into All Out, and you have no idea who the actual number one contenders for both the women's titles are in AEW. I'm the fuck about that. Right?
No, they ain't had anybody coming up to challenge for TBS or the women's champion. It's like, who's the next challenger? We don't know. Is Toni gonna get a rematch from it? I don't know, because she might bring her dark character. You know, the dark character was on. She was showing with the black hair and the black, the black t-shirt pants, and I'm like, is she gonna bring that out for the rematch? Or
yo, fam, to me, Mariah May has spent so much time mimicking Toni Storm that I just don't know what her character even is anymore. Like, I'm like, who, what, when, where, why is Mariah May? Like, now she's the women's champion, and now she's at the focal point of the women's division, and it just doesn't seem like her reign has legs. Like, I feel like Jamie Hayter could win the belt at World's End, and this Mariah May reign will feel like nothing even happened. That's kind of where I'm.
That would be upsetting for Mariah May, because it's like, you gave her the championship just now, not too long ago, and it just don't feel like she's like there yet. Maybe when it's going to be all in
to me. There's no heat for Mariah May whatsoever, and that's what happened. Like in all.
That's a shame.
So, yeah. Outside of that, Jack Perry is the number one contender. Ho ho.
Oh God! Oh God!
Fucking God! Like, I understand it, but I'm not excited.
Yeah.
Kayfabe. How did he have a video package already queued up when Brian said, yo, first person that comes out, you get in the title shot. First come, first serve. This nigga already backstage with a promo and wants to jump out through the crowd. Like, I'm just like, yo, what's going on here? There's just too much loopholes in this motherfucker right now.
All he misses Taco Bell bag. It said, hey, I challenge you with my chalupa.
Which is crazy, because now the TNT title does not get defended at All Out.
No.
What the fuck, yo? Can we get this belt off of him? Can we get the Continental title off Okada? Can we get the tag titles off of the Bucks?
Yeah,
this is ridiculous.
The Continental Breakfast title, as you say. Yeah, that title just don't mean nothing. It just don't feel like nothing.
Understandably, I'm told, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to wait it out until the C2 this year. Fine, I'll wait for the
Right.
C2 when Okada gets in his tournament bag, and the title really has to mean something. Sure, but that's
Right.
not until November. You've got 2 months to
Yeah.
kill and 2 pay-per-views. Come on, folks. What are we doing here?
Who knows with them either? I seriously understand. Like, come on, man, what we doing with that title? It's just like he's there saying jokes like being corny and stuff. I'm like, dude, I hated the fact when he was wearing the pants in New Japan. I thought he was a joke back then. Seriously, I'll say what? This ain't the Okada I know. The best bout guy, the fighter, the person that didn't give up and stuff. And then he came to this now. What's going on with him? It's like
So
he's lost in the shuffle. Lost in the
next
shuffle.
up, I will say John Moxley aligning with Marina Shafir is dope because I'm a big fan of Marina Shafir. I think she's a really underrated gem. La Problema. I don't know what's to come with Marina Shafir. I thought it was Mercedes Martinez, funny enough.
Yeah, yeah, I thought it was too. Cause then they had a good camera view, like someone was getting their ass whooped, and then it was like, who is that? And then she finally turned around. I was like, oh, okay. I'm glad she getting a chance because before everybody was like against her, was wondering what was going on with her, why she this bad and everything. Now she getting more up there, and I think she been trained by John Moxley and everything. John Moxley been working with her, and she gotten better. Even in her indie matches she be having, she gotten better, and I see how much she improved. I
So,
really like. She growing on me. She
so
really growing on me.
you got Moxley talking about this isn't going to be your, as in Tony Schiavone and whoever else is AEW. Cool.
Mhm.
This is another group that is supposed to be saying I'm taking over AEW, but I thought the Elite were taking over AEW. Like
Yeah.
now you
What's
got
this? A new team?
Moxley. I honestly would be more interested in Moxley addressing the Blackpool Combat Club. Like, what's going on with that?
Right. Right. And was he
That
talking to Tony Khan as Tony Schiavone? Like he would say, "This is not your company no more." Are you talking to Tony Schiavone, or are you giving a message to Tony Khan as Tony Schiavone? He see Tony Khan in his vision, basically.
that
That's why
to
I'm
me
thinking.
would be a much more enjoyable program is watching Moxley start to dismantle what's going on within the Blackpool Combat Club. Danielson is a face, biggest baby face in the company is a world champion. Claudio is here as a trios champions with Wheeler Useless, and now Pac is in the fold. Now what?
Right.
Now what is going like now? Is Moxley starting his own faction? Like I'm just and I this is the things that just have me such confusion
Right.
with AEW and the way shit goes.
Right. Right.
Ricochet and
It's
Kyle Fletcher was cool. It was just cool. It's
well,
cool.
yeah. It was just okay match. I was watching it. I was like, okay, that's all it was. That's the match. Was
Ricochet
it?
is shaking the WWE rust off to me.
Right. Yes. That's
So
true. That's also true.
Kyle Fletcher is always going to eat an L because that boy don't win nothing. He never wins.
Okay.
You can't name the last
Wow.
time Kyle Fletcher won, and he's a former Ring of Honor television champion.
Yeah. What is RH doing anyway? That's the question.
ROH is
What do
there.
RH mean?
ROH is just there, basically.
Yeah,
So,
pretty much.
which brings me to my prepped and cooked of this week. Our usual prepped and cooked segment, y'all, is the prepped wrestler of the week that I think is currently on the chopping block for a bad season or a bad week, bad month. Cooked, they are already at the bottom. They are buttered, marinated, sauteed, grilled, sizzled, and they're done for. So my prep wrestler of the week is going to be Javon Evans, NXT's own. That boy is so over, right? Like he's the most over guy in NXT, damn near outside of Joe Henry. And the fact that he continues to eat L's after L's after L's blows my mind, bro.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, he
Like
looking hot.
I am disheveled that he always has to lose. Like I don't understand why Javon Evans is always losing and always on the losing end of shit. I don't like it at all.
I mean,
Like you go back 4 or 5 months, he's been this over, and he continues to
right.
be
Yeah,
over. So
right.
it enamors me that like I don't get why he's just not in a better position. Although he's young, they might say, "Yo, you can just let Javon Evans get over." in the next couple of years, he's got time to grow and develop. That's cool and all, but I just don't think that Javon Evans needs to be wasted right now, particularly losing
No,
every time you turn around.
no, he's hot, and they shouldn't make him lose. They shouldn't make him like the prime person to look to. Like, hey, this is the next guy we want to put up on the card. So I mean, if he keep losing like that, the people gonna be like, like, oh man, he keep losing. I don't know if we can depend on him and stuff. That's the only thing. You don't want the crowd to go against him.
To
That's
turn
sad.
on him.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I don't want that at all. I ain't even gonna hold
Me
you. I
either.
think the young, like, dude, I watched NXT and I was like, yo, he's actually mad over. Young OG.
Yeah.
Young OG. Bouncy, the bouncy champ, pause a little wavy, but that's working with everybody. And the
Right.
fact that it's over and actually working, I'm just like, yo, dog, why is he not doing more in the NXT space? Like, why is he losing to fucking Joe Coffey, who is just there as a placeholder? Joe Coffey don't go nowhere. Joe Coffey just stays right here, and he's never going above or below. He's just gonna stay right here.
Right. He's just in the middle. That's
He's
it.
just right in the middle. So, and now they're pairing Javon with Cedric Alexander. So I'm just like, yo, come on, Cedric Alexander? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? Is Cedric Alexander?
Will Cedric Alexander and him be popping? Will they grow? Because with him, being on the main roster, Cedric Alexander, he wasn't getting over. Like the crowd was there for him at first, and then slowly but surely it kind of like went down for him. And like I hope with him tag team with Javon, it'll get him back. I really hope. I can only hope.
So my cooked wrestler this
Mm.
week is definitely Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I take that one.
Kyle Fletcher fried, man. That boy
Yeah, he's
fried.
fried.
He's fucking fried, yo. There's no
That
way around.
man,
He hasn't won a match.
that man, he's done.
He has
I never
not
seen him
won
lose
a
it.
match since October. All right, this Don Callis family needs to end. Yo, I gotta cut this Don Callis shit. It's gotta stop. It's gotta be over.
Yeah,
No more Don
don't give him
Callis.
Chris. Don't give him
Yes,
Chris Jericho. My God,
I mean,
keep him away.
I think if anything, they just stole in time till Mark Davis comes back, so the Aussie Open can reunite as a faction.
Right.
Or Takeshita comes back because they just wrapped up his run in the G1. I'm a big Takeshita guy. I love Takeshita, yo. Dope
Yeah.
artist. Well, he's
Yeah.
a wrestler. Dope wrestler. He just needs time to shine.
Mhm.
Got to get away from the Don Callis family, man. That shit is the
He
worst
do.
action, bro.
He do. I think like he should like get out of the faction and start doing his thing because he been doing well away from there. He been rising up. I mean, he still was a star, beforehand, but now his growth is going like, yeah, he's getting bad. And I said, I don't want to see him back in no group no more. I said, no, that's enough for me.
He's
He's doing
cooked.
too well.
Kyle
But
Fletcher's
yeah,
cooked.
Kyle Fletcher.
I hope he's not going to be here next week, but he might actually, depending on the match he gets again on television, he might be here next week as another cooked representative. I try to not
Oh
repeat,
yeah,
but boy's done, man.
right,
Boy's
right.
fucking
I
done.
agree with you. I agree with you.
So that was prepped and cooked. Now we're going to head over to our Champions Watch segment of the week. My champion of the week, champions are going to be Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes. I want to shine spotlight on Dustin Rhodes, who is over 50 years old and is a double champ in the All Elite Wrestling / Ring of Honor. Well, really, Ring of Honor is the double champ, the 6-man champion with the Von Erichs and a tag team champion with the returning Sammy Guevara. It's only a matter of time before Sammy kicks him in the dick and turns on him, but I'm rolling with the double champ Dustin Rhodes right now. He deserves it. This is dope. Dope to see Dustin getting the time, the shine. He's been putting in pain, so it's only right to get some gold for a change. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Dustin Rhodes, the Rhodes family. The Rhodes family's got gold, so it's only right that he is draped in some gold himself. You know what I mean? What say you? You agree or disagree?
I agree. Like after that title win with him and Sammy Guevara, I think this is a chance for him to like get that win he really truly deserved. Even though it's a Ring of Honor belt, I say hell, I would take it for him. I give it to him because he need to have that win before he say I'm done with it. You know what I mean? He got
I agree.
a good moment. He got a
Crazy.
great
I
moment.
think he goes back to WWE soon.
I think so too. I think so as well.
I think he goes
I
back to
agree.
WWE and finishes out there alongside Cody, helping Cody when he really needs the help the most. Whether it's as Goldust or as Dustin Rhodes himself, I think the WWE is where he truly ends his career alongside Cody. I don't think he just stops in AEW. I think he's going hard in AEW. So when it's really time, WWE will be like, yo, get your ass over here, man. Come in it. Come in it the
Yeah.
right way.
Yeah. Well, I will even give him the I hate to admit the All Race champion. If he can't win the big title for the AEW, I'll even give him the All Race champion so he can win the heavyweight championship.
Against
To
Mark
be honest
Briscoe,
with you.
the most underrated babyface in AEW.
I know I really want Mark to keep the belt, but I'm like, if Dustin Rhodes want to just say, "Hey, I want to win that title," he gotta go for the RS champion. I just like it's just hard to even
Mark Briscoe is my
say it.
favorite babyface in
Yeah,
AEW.
he is, and he's good. That's my boy, man. That's my boy. But I'm like, we might have to give him. We have to get Dustin Rhodes some chat. I don't know. I don't know. I just hope. Man.
Let's
He
get to
needs
our
a
Bash
chance.
in Berlin predictions right now. Right now, it's a Saturday, Berlin. The first time WWE heads to Berlin for a PLE. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be a pretty good show. I'm excited.
Yeah,
It's a predictable show, a regular show for WWE.
right.
You know, this is their throwaway September pay-per-view vibes. This is how Unforgiven used to be. So this is what it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't knock it. First up, let me go ahead and just jot this down.
Uh-oh.
Bash in Berlin. Our predictions. I'm
Bash.
taking note. AO has sent
Yeah.
in his predictions.
Uh-oh.
Tech, hopefully, if he joins us soon, you know, he'll add his predictions, but AO's got his predictions as well. Our
Right.
first match is going to be the Women's Tag Team Championship, the Unholy Union versus the Cocoa Butter Combat Club, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Champ, what say you? I'm gonna let you go first. The new RSC Predictions Heavyweight Champion, you son of a bitch.
Oh man. Will they get their championship back? Will the other team keep it? I'm gonna go with Bianca and Jade Cargill. They might get their win back on Sunday. I
Okay.
think they might get it. They might get
Say
this one.
Bianca and Jade. I'm gonna go Bianca and Jade as well. I think Bianca and Jade are the right call because the Unholy Union are fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I just don't see it happening with them retaining. Like they haven't done anything but like have meaningless defenses that it's just been crickets for. Like nobody really responds to their retentions or their title defenses or
Yeah.
anything. And
Yeah.
horny men just like looking at, you know, Isla Dawn's behind in outfits. So like there's really that. Outside of that, the Unholy Union aren't enticing as a tag team or tag team champions. They got the sympathy win, cool. But now let's just stat pad and give Bianca and Jade their 2-time title reign as we work towards their inevitable split for WrestleMania. This was a fucking way to buy some time. Like,
yeah,
way to buy some time for those two, yo.
It is. It's a way for them to like be the tag team, and then like you say, I can't believe it's almost the end of the year. Golly,
About to be
and
almost
that
the end of the
betrayal.
year, man. The
Yeah,
betrayal will
just
happen
imagine.
before we blink.
I'm thinking about around Royal Rumble. It might happen. I'm thinking.
I agree. Set up their inevitable WrestleMania match with Naomi in between it. Like, stop, y'all shouldn't be fighting. Da da da. Like, yeah, whatever, man.
Then Jay Cargill gonna be like, oh, I don't want to hear that shit.
I think Jay goes heel though. I definitely think Jay is the one who goes heel eventually.
Yep, she is.
And Alba and the Unholy Union, I think they just go back to NXT for a bit and just flounder around.
Yeah. I don't think it's not. It's like people not really interested in them.
I'll go one step further. They go back to NXT and they fight for the North American Women's Championship and not even the main NXT Women's Championship. I'll go one step further with that.
Okay. That should be interesting. I'm looking for. I would look forward to that one.
Next up, the strap match: CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. This is match 2 in their feud. This match
Mm.
should be a banger, I think. You know what I'm saying? Since it's the next
Right.
gimmick match that they have, well, the first gimmick match they have. The next one supposedly will be Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood, most likely. But this one has been spinning its wheels. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Wheels spinning with these two. I have been ready for it to kick up gear. The promos have just been repetitive. Punk is just coming out there and saying a bunch of nothing. Drew is just trying to get through it with his movie villain antics and vocal patterns. Nothing is enticing with the dude right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Champ, what say you? Who you got?
Oh, this should be good. CM Punk. He gotta get that win back because think about it, in strap matches, he's been winning strap matches. That's his specialty. So that's
Has he
one of his
won strap
specialty
match?
matches. I think
That is
did he
special?
versus dog collar or something like that. I think it was what was it dog collar in AEW where he versus
Dog collar.
MJF.
The dog
Okay,
collar.
dog collar. All right, I'm going to say a strap. I think he could win this strap match because I believe he had a strap match back in Orange. It's been so many years. I remember he had a strap match and he won it. So I'm thinking that would be his specialty to win the match.
Mhm.
Like, if you can correct me, people, hell, you know what I mean? But if I can remember he won the strap match, that's like I'm just going to pick CM Punk. I'm thinking like he might do this because he need that win. He need that 1-1. It's going to be tied 1-1.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say Punk as well. I think Punk needs that actual win. It's about time that he gets the win. It's inevitable for him to get this win. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. So he can at least be 1-1. So it can make sense. I give you that. You definitely want to make sure that Punk is still keeping credible and he's not just completely taking L's because all Mans has done since he's returned is quietly just taking losses. He hasn't really done anything. Between injuries, pinfalls, Royal Rumble, he's just taking loss after loss. So this is the one match that he does win. Although I don't know how the strap match is going to be built because I'm not sure if it's going to be light up in all four corners like the JBL Eddie Guerrero match was kind of cheesy to me.
Right.
But that could be cool. You know what I'm saying? It could be cool. So, AO, he picked CM Punk for the winner. So I think we all got that one. We'll take that. Next up, we have the mixed tag match. Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio representing the Judgment Day versus the Terror Twins, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest.
The Terror Twins.
This feud is going to go on forever and ever and ever and ever.
Oh my gosh. My gosh. Can we finish on Sunday? It's probably going to finish at Blood. It got to.
No, I think it's going to be Survivor Series, actually. I don't think this feud is going to be
Survivor Series. Really?
I think it'll be faction warfare at Survivor Series between Judgment Day and then you got Rhea, Damian, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn.
Okay.
And somebody else maybe just to keep adding more shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't see this being, and this is just the beginning. That's all.
Yeah. All right. My pick. I'm going to pick the Terror Twins, of course.
The Terror Twins. You got the Terror Twins?
Why? They need to get their payback on Dominic and Liv because Liv and Dominic really pissed them off. I was like, whoa, they coming after the oh shit, it's about to get over. So I gotta pick them. They gotta get their lick back from them. Ain't no way. They won.
I can see them. I can see them doing that. I mean, I like the idea of Dom and Liv possibly winning. I kind of entertained it.
Okay.
I'm not predicting them to win.
Okay.
I don't mind them winning just because it would keep this feud ongoing for some reason, just to like give it more like, oh shit, and they don't look like jobbers, like, because to me, they look like losers who just always eke out a win no matter what. They don't really like look dominant. Besides that last week where they beat them down, they don't really show a dominant group. Bloodline 2.0, them niggas look dominant. Even in loss.
They do.
Judgment Day,
they'll even attack you. They will attack you if they lose. So that is dominance.
Judgment Day, they just look like geeks who can like barely get a win.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Golf,
So
golf kids trying
yeah,
to look for a win
so like
basically now.
I want them to kind of win, but at the same time, logic just tells me that Damian and Rhea need a bounce back after the L that they've taken at SummerSlam. And Dominic is
Yeah.
the perfect person for Rhea to pin. I would love for them to be tag team champions, if you ask me. Like, go ahead and put the tag titles on them.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think they'll be an entertaining. Oh, wait a minute. Hold
Okay,
up.
okay,
Yeah,
Tech, what up, King? What's going on with you, champ?
a mute. You on mute, brother. I think he on. I
Welcome in.
think he on mute. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang,
I
I'm mute.
should go for Rhea and
Okay,
being the
there you
tag
go.
team champions.
Look
That's
at
where I'm
me,
at. Yeah, you hear? We hear you.
Yeah,
brother, 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 brother.
What they do?
Yeah.
Welcome in. Second
Welcome, welcome.
appearance. This is what happens when your man's wins the RSC predictions champion. Y'all just get an automatic buy into the Ringside Club Thursday nights. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Brother.
Goodbye.
Gotta
We
do
was
the
close.
savage. Look, you gotta do the hand savage, brother, brother, brother.
It was close. Saltine only won by 2 points because he
2
picked
points.
Jack Perry.
He
And I
did.
picked,
He did.
you know what I'm saying? We were all neck and neck. We all got the bonus points wrong. We all picked the wrong Casino Gauntlet winner because nobody could predict that. Nobody would have predicted that one.
Goodbye.
And we all got the opener wrong. Nobody picked the trios titles. So, like, the 5-point bonus questions are already out the window. So it just came down to the match predictions, and Saltine edged us out, pause, by just the Jack Perry victory.
Oof.
So,
Oof. I know. A skin.
all right, so Tech, real quick. We was going through the Berlin pay-per-view card. You can just give us your predictions. I'll run them back one more time. You can just tell me who you got. Women's tag titles, Unholy Union versus Cocoa Butter Combat Club. Who you got? Real quick.
You're talking about Barrister Berlin, right?
Yes, we're doing the predictions for that right now.
I'm gonna go with the Berlin Club.
All right. Going Jade and Bianca.
Yeah.
All right. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre strap match. Who you got?
I got Punk. I got Punk winning because
Punk.
You know, Punk had lost at SummerSlam, so Punk got to get his. You know, he got to get his recompense. So
let's see. So Terror Twins for Saltine. I'm going Terror Twins. So for AO is going Dom and Liv. This guy's living risky tonight.
Oh, he's trying like reverse. Okay.
AO is going Dom and Liv.
Where's he away? He good?
Yeah, AO good. AO's out on assignment right now. So, you know what I'm saying? It's me holding it down for the RSC. It's 3-man booth tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Punk. Because Punk lost at SummerSlam, so Punk got to get his comments for real at Bash of Berlin.
So are you going? So you going for the Terror Twins?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Terror Twins, and we'll go for Punk for this one.
Terror Twins, okay. Next up, we have the WWE Championship match: Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. Well, I think this.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, no brainer.
No. Cody.
Cody, of course.
Cody. Saltine going Cody. I'm going Cody. That's fair. I don't see Kevin Owens ending the title reign. I think that's that ain't happening.
Nah, ain't gonna happen. No,
not going down. AO got Cody. Next up and final is going to be Randy Orton versus the defending World Heavyweight Champion Gunther.
Okay, that's gonna be easy to you. Oh my goodness.
Gunther.
Tech, you got Gunther?
Yeah, I got Gunther.
You got Gunther. Going with Gunther on the retention. I think AO is going Gunther on the retention. I'm writing this down. Saltine, you got Gunther on the retention. What a predictable PLE. Something's got to be unpredictable. So predictable, something's got to be unpredictable.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it might be unpredictable at the paper. Something could happen, you know? Cards subject to change, and things can happen in the ring. It could happen. You never know.
All right, so 5-pointer is going to be what match opens the show? This will be our tiebreaker. Champ, RSC predictions champ, you go first. Who you got? What match opens the show?
What match opens the show? Wow, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to say the women's match, the women tag team match.
Women's tag titles. All right, so team. Women's tag. Tech, who you got?
I feel the same way to be the women's. The women's tag.
I'm going to go Terror Twins and Dom and Liv.
Okay.
Terror Twins. Terror Twins is that. Next 5-pointer is going to be. It's tough, but I had 2 that I wanted to decide for, but I'm gonna make this one simple. Does Randy Orton turn heel tonight or on this PLE?
That's a good one.
That's a good one right there.
I don't see that happening. I'm just saying it's gonna be something regular. That's it.
No, that's a no from Saltine. Tech, who you got?
I don't think he's gonna turn heel yet. I think he's gonna stay face. So I would Saltine on that one. He's not gonna turn heel yet.
I'm going no.
No.
And my last 5-pointer, what's the main event? Saltine.
Main events.
It's on you.
That's gotta be. It's between CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, or the World Heavyweight. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Or
only
Cody.
because the card is so predictable for now that 5-pointers should decide. Like, all right, who's definitely got to lead now?
I'm thinking Cody. I'm thinking they're gonna give it to Cody.
They gonna give it to Cody.
Really?
Cody gonna main event. For real.
You really think Cody will main event? Wow.
Yeah,
Cody,
he gonna main event. I would have said otherwise Orton and Gunther, but I think they're gonna give it to Cody because if you look at how they've been building Cody and Gunther and everybody else, you gotta go through it with Cody. Gotcha.
Ooh, I know that's tough.
I'm going to Berlin boy himself, who's not from Berlin at all, actually. But I'm going Gunther in the World Heavyweight Championship main event in this PLE because it's only right. It's a pay-per-view that was built around him. He's having his first defense. It's against Randy Orton. It's actually got a credible backstory. This is what should main event a PLE and not just the throwaway Kevin Owens Randy Orton match.
Yeah.
I mean Kevin Owens Cody Rhodes match.
That's a good point.
I was thinking of it could happen, like you said, it could be that one, the first as the main event, and then it could be Cody and Kevin Owens. Or it could be Cody and Kevin Owens, and then, like you say, Randy Orton and Gunther. So that's interesting. That's an interesting one.
I would damn think one of the world title matches opens the show.
That'd be surprising too. That'd be that's a toughie. Yeah, you're right about that because they did had a championship match before opening. Ooh.
since it is in Berlin, and like he mentioned, with Chad saying that, it is a good point. So
Yeah.
I think that Cody probably will main event with it being,
Yeah, it's in Berlin, but Cody's still gonna main event though.
yeah, Cody, yeah. I feel
Yeah.
I feel you on that. And then with Gunther being the champ, give him that rub for real.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is gonna be a goodie. I'm watching live, so I'll be keeping tally, y'all. Might do a live stream that day, depending on how my schedule
And
looks. But
note, the pay-per-view starts Eastern time, 12:30 p.m.
yes, midday. I love
It's
these
right.
midday please. Yes.
Yeah,
To
I agree.
more
Oh my
midday
God.
pay-per-views forever and ever. Amen.
Yeah, I agree. New Japan, you have to get up 1 a.m. sometimes to watch it. Freaking AEW, you just like it's gonna take a long time for these matches. It'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning when they damn done. I'm like, damn, yo.
OD. Speaking of midday PLEs that are hitting, we're going to go back to nighttime for a change because NXT No Mercy, the final end to the show of the RSC episode. We're going to go with our RSC No Mercy predictions. This is the latest PLE from the NXT brand. The card is brief. It's live from Denver, but I think it's going to be a really quality show. NXT got some good-ass pay-per-views, even on a short notice. You know what I'm saying? With not as exciting of a build, but the shit delivers. You know what I'm saying? There's some good workers on this card. I'm going to start right now. Wes Lee versus Zachary Wentz, a blood feud that has been in the making for a while. Wes Lee has finally turned heel. He's really honing in on the fact that he's a WWE superstar, and Zachary Wentz has got to stay over there, boy. Stay in your TNA lane. You know what I'm saying? He wants to throw the hard R out there. Stay in your TNA lane. I'm a WWE guy. I'm going to go ahead and say Wes Lee for the W because he's a WWE guy. It's only right.
Right. Okay.
It's only right. Saltine, who you got?
Wow. This is gonna be tough. This is the tough one. This is the tough.
How is this tough?
This is gonna be a tough PLE because things can happen out of the ordinary with NXT. I'm going to say.
Even go here. It can't be tough.
I
feel
know.
Like it's almost predictable that Wesley's gonna win this match.
Yeah. I'll go with Wesley on this one. I'm gonna say Wesley. Gotta give him a heel rub to it. I think he's gonna go for the win.
Tech, who you got?
I will go with Wesley too.
Wesley.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wesley.
What becomes of this? I don't know. I think it'll probably just be another match they have, and they'll just have a series of matches. Hell, I think Trey Miguel might be the next victim, which would be dope because Trey Miguel is on fire too. So
yeah,
Wesley, Trey Miguel, that should bang.
Well,
that could bang.
Well, it could be DQ. We don't know. It could be DQ, and it could continue.
You right. I'll take that. Next up, the NXT North American Championship, Obafemi versus Tony D'Angelo. That title ain't changing hands. No way, no how. Obafemi is going to knock Tony D'Angelo's block off and retain that North American Championship.
Sounds good feeling that. Yeah, retain.
Me too.
Everybody, Obafemi.
Yep.
Oh, guy's the future. That kid is the fucking future. He's only like 22, 23. So, he has got so
my gosh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So much longevity in his business. I don't see him losing to Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo is just another one spinning wheels. I don't know what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting for the Heritage Cup. He's fighting for the North American title. He's fighting for the heavyweight title. But I could see Tony D'Angelo actually fighting Ethan Page next up, crazy enough. Yeah, as a throwaway, I mean, Ora Mensah got a title shot, so I can see Tony D'Angelo being the next up for Ethan Page. Crazy enough after this.
Yeah, okay.
Filler feud. NXT Women's North American Championship, Kalani Jordan defends against Wendy Chu. I love Wendy Chu. Love Wendy Chu. Yeah. I love Wendy Chu. Kalani Jordan, I don't think it feels as natural as the North American Women's Championship. This is her sink or swim moment, but I just feel like she's just not accelerating to like most exciting levels for me. I'm not a Kalani Jordan guy. I think Sol Ruka or Jada Parker should have been the North American Women's Championship coming out of that initial inauguration match. So Wendy Choo, like I said, I love the gimmick switch. She's finally showing some life to her new character, but I'm going to just play with like reality and go Kalani Jordan for retention because she hasn't really had that many defenses. So this works right here. Although it would be a nice surprise if Wendy Choo did retain, if Wendy Choo did win. That'd be crazy. Ball team, who you got?
I'm gonna give it to Wendy. Some like even though
Damn, I kind of feel like Wendy too.
I'm going to try something different because Wendy Choo should get a chance. I think everybody deserves that. Don't get me wrong, but I think she's fresh and she definitely looked like she want that title. I'm going with her.
All right,
I'm going with
Tech, who you got?
I feel the same with this whole team for real. Well, how everything is going.
Where?
I feel like you guys, like that's.
I feel like Wendy would work. Like it's a nice surprise on a card that seems predictable.
Yeah.
I think Wendy Choo winning the North American Women's Championship would be fucking dope. Like a nice pop. Like, oh shit, like finally Wendy Choo's got something that you can sink your teeth into and she's doing something that matters. And Kalani don't need the belt. She really don't. She can win it back. She's so like comfortable and over that she could win the belt back and it'll be like, oh, nothing even happened.
Yeah.
And I feel like with this belt, you could kind of go both ways. You know what I mean?
You could pass this belt around to quite a few people and like nothing would feel like it's a mid-card belt for a reason. It's not the main belt.
Right.
Speaking of the main belt, the NXT Women's Championship, Roxanne Perez defense against Jada Parker, my baby. Oh man, this is tough for me.
Man.
This is tough for me, man.
Yeah,
I want Jada to win so bad. I want her to win. Like I really want her to win this title as a surprise. Like this is a surprise I want, but I just don't see it happening for the sake of it's Roxanne Perez. This ain't no interchangeable women.
Yeah, it's Roxy, yo. I'm with you. I agree.
This is a good coming out party for Jada Parker.
I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I gotta go with Roxy on this one.
It's a good coming out party, but I just don't see Jada winning and beating Roxanne.
Not yet.
This is her first title shot.
Yeah,
that was her first title shot. Most
really?
Don't win on their first title shot. Most people don't win on their first title shot, period, man or woman. So this is going to be a good test for Jada, and I think it's going to come out a roll-up. I think Roxanne actually wins off of like a sneak roll-up to catch Jada off balance. Like, yo, I'm that much more ahead of you because I'm more seasoned than you are.
Right? Yeah, like a proving ground match.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Okay, yeah. I pick Roxanne because it seems though, I got you. You thought you was the best. I got you.
You thought she was bigger. Jada's bigger. Jada could toss Roxanne around, but I think Roxanne will end up sneaking out a little roll up or a sunset flip with a pop rocks when you least expect it with the feet on the rope.
Or something.
Yep, the feet on the ropes for the retention where everyone's like, yo, Jada had that shit. So
yep.
Main event NXT Championship, Ethan Page, all ego defends against the believable one himself, Joe Henry. Special guest referee, Trick Williams. Crazy thing is, because NXT is where it's at right now with the main event scene, I could unfortunately see Trick Williams going heel. Or I could see Pete Dunne taking out Trick Williams so an actual referee has to come in and count the fall, which will then lead to Joe being like, yo, we needed to actually, I thought the guest referee was going to be the one to do it, not, you know what I'm saying, this nigga from the back, which leads to a rematch. Or it leads to Josh Alexander showing up and fucking shit up, which is what I'm really more forward to.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking about too. Yeah. With
So
Josh Alexander.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Ethan Page retains. I think we all could agree Ethan Page retains, unless we all say Joe Henry. Unless
Yeah.
somebody else say Joe Henry.
Yeah,
I
Ethan
agree.
Page gonna retain
Either page.
because think about it, he can cheat. It could be a thing with him and Trick Williams. Trick Williams get hurt or something like that. Then some little
Dunne.
trick move.
Pete Dunne is
Yeah.
gonna cost Trick Williams this whole referee spot.
Yep. The whole referee spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Ethan Page retains. 5-pointer.
I agree with that. Ethan Page retains. The Trick Williams stuff, like you said, is we love Joe Henry, but not just yet.
I
He's
love
on
Joe
the
Henry.
cusp.
Joe Henry could win. He could win on Sunday,
yeah.
and I'll be like, yes,
could.
but it's not yet.
He
Yeah, he could, but
He
it's not just yet. Like we love Joe Henry, but not just yet. He's on the cusp.
Yes,
Like
he still got to win his own title in TNA too. He still got to like win that belt.
Basically.
Joe Henry winning the NXT World Title before the TNA World Title is fucking crazy, by the way, too. So
That'd be
And then you got
insane.
Alexander coming in too. Yeah,
5-pointer.
Spears.
What match opens the show?
Yeah, he could interfere in that match and then screw it all up.
he
Oh
does.
man, that could be
I think he
something.
does. What match opens the show?
And help Ethan Page. Yeah. What opens show? That's a good one.
A women's match.
Which one?
Oh,
Women's match.
well, it's two of them: the North America and the World Women's Championship.
Then be the North American one.
North America.
The
Okay.
match just like that.
All right. Tech says North American Women's. All right. Saltine, who you got?
I'm gonna say the tag team championship first.
Oh shit! The tag team championship is on the line. I forgot all about that because that fucking division sucks.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I forgot about it. Yeah, Saltine right.
okay.
I forgot about that too.
Okay. So Salty, who do you think is gonna win that match? Chase U or Nathan Frazier in Axiom?
Oh man, I think Ash is gonna have. I think Nathan Frazier might get their belt back.
Are you
I think they're
kidding
gonna
me?
get I just have that feeling they might screw up something and they win the championship back. I just had that feeling.
God damn, yo. I'm going Chase U because they need to have a credible reign. They need to do something credible.
I know.
For a change.
I know.
I'm over Nathan Frazier and Axiom as the tag team champions. This whole tag team division in NXT is available, but just completely dirt. So, like, let's freshen it up for the fall in quarter 4. Like, that's all I ask. So,
right,
Tech,
well,
will you retain or new champs? What you think, Tech?
I got them retaining.
Chase U.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm with you,
I got Chase
Salty.
retaining.
Tag team champions are going to open the show.
Okay.
I think that's a good one. And the last 5-pointer. Does anyone from TNA show up at any point of the show?
Ooh, that's gonna be. But I'm going with like I say, Josh Alexander for the last part of the match. He might interfere. I'm thinking
Josh Alexander.
that
Yes.
That's all I got.
Yes. I'm going yes. Just because I'm a Josh Alexander guy, I just want him to. I just want Josh Alexander to make his NXT debut. And
that reunion. Yep, that reunion hug gonna be something. I'm like, and he be looking like, what?
They both hate each other. I think it would be fucking outstanding.
Yeah. And then they hug each other, embrace. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? This is some scary stuff.
Yeah.
We need some kind of surprises happening on this pay-per-view.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
I agree. All right, that was it. And that was the NXT predictions for No Mercy on Sunday. Fellas, I appreciate y'all for popping up. It's the RSC, the Almighty, every Thursday night. This is episode 102. Saltine, you are the RSC Predictions champion. So if for some reason you retain this weekend with 2 pay-per-views, you know you got to come back next Thursday for All Out to defend again.
Oh gosh, of course, I'm down for that.
You know what I'm saying? This is that rare time in the schedule and the calendar where there are back-to-back pay-per-views. I love this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. In the fall, it's gonna be dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Holy crap, wrestling gonna be dangerous in the fall. Whew.
I'm looking to get my predictions championship back. You know what I mean? We just ran through AEW, All In highlights, highs and lows, NXT No Mercy predictions, Bash in Berlin predictions. Everyone that's tuned in, all of y'all that's watching right now on X, on the StreamYard, on YouTube, it's much love. Fellas, tell them where to find y'all at.
All right, Deck.
You know what I'm saying? Where can they find y'all at?
Deck, you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, you know, on X,
said-
Twitter,
Okay,
whatever you want to call it, at Tech, TECH_UTMR. You can follow us on Twitter that way, or X, as you call it, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Under the Mats Radio. You can follow us there. We do have Muhammad Hassan on our show tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That is confirmed. So
dope. That's dope.
We got him. Definitely. So just want to bring it out there. I got a little delay right now because of my
That's a good interview. That's a very classic interview, man. You know what I'm saying? I was there for that era. You know what I'm saying? I remember the Muhammad Hassan era. I remember when they pulled a plug on him. Like, I was watching that shit. I was like, he could really win a world title. I was like, man, he really could like challenge Batista.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Like,
man, I wanted him surprisingly to win it. I'll be honest, I was in my mind. I know he ain't like that, real. I know because he looked like he was Italian. I was like, and then came out he was Italian, so I'm like,
he was
oh
Italian.
snap. So yeah, he is Italian, but yeah, like back then he was like, he can't be no Eric, come on, bro. But he played the role right. But I think they should have gave him that world heavyweight. That could have been a defining moment.
Yeah. That would have been wild. I ain't gonna hold you. That would have been one for the ages.
Yeah.
4 years of the making, brother.
Under the Mat Radio, it's the guys. Much love. Appreciate y'all. Ayo out on assignment right now. Blend Boogie out on assignment. But next week we back with our AEW All Out prediction show. It's gonna be a doozy. Salute to all y'all that's just tapped in now. That's been watching since 9:05 live. It's a nice hour episode. We're going to catch y'all on all streaming platforms. Catch us on X, Instagram, Twitch, all that. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. I am Young Godiva himself, Chad Law, CHADLAW, just trying to win my RSC predictions title back from Saltine. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the belt back. I got to get it back over on the RSC side. So,
until next outside week, of King.
That's a Fendi fact. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out the Signature Move show with A.O. Baker. My new show, Title for Title, coming up shortly. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a doozy. So I will be checking in with y'all shortly on X. So without further ado, we out of here, y'all. Peace.